Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Thomas. This is To Know This the Human, and welcome back to Rome Total War, the Rebel campaign. You join me at Hatra, where we see the final dance of the Seleucids. The gates are open. We have no siege equipment, but we're just going to come march in anyway. And we'll kick off this episode with the end of this turn, where we take on these four chaps. Now, they might be quite hard to kill. There's a shield bearer in the pink. Well, you know, obviously got the faction leader and all of that nonsense here. But you know what? I think we can take them out. We're going to march in and we're going to slaughter them. Let's just actually check what their army is, though. A few camels, a couple hoplites, many... levy pikemen. Interesting. We should be able to take them out, though. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's get in there and let's finish them off. Some early rain showers of arrows then means that these guys over here are pretty much completely slaughtered. I'm just going to save these chaps. Since they've got a couple of experience, they'll be quite useful as we go forward. I might tell them all to just stop at this point. And I think what we'll start to do is think about these chaps. All those generals, they need to go down. What I want to do for them is get my militia hoplites in and get my spearmen in. So I think that's what we're doing now. Right, they're just sending little detachments of infantry and cavalry into our position here at the moment. Just a bit of flaming arrows just to help them rout. Done your job, lads. Do not shoot our troops anymore. We need to keep them safe. Where have their generals gone? Slightly confused and worried about what they're doing. Yeah, they're going to come round to our flank, aren't they? They are indeed coming this way. If they want to come around that way, I'm just going to go and run over to the plaza. Yes. No, they're not sure what they're doing anymore. Okay. Interesting. Just have a shot, lads. Have a pop at them. See where this goes. They seem very unsure where to go at the moment, and if they're going to run over there, I'm just going to go and stand on the plaza. I might as well. That's it, we have the plaza now. And are they just going to stand there? I don't know. At the moment, they're not moving, despite the fact that we held the plaza. Are they just going to go with an absolute whimper? They're just paralysed. They don't know what to do. I think they just decided to join us. Yes, I think so. I don't think they want to do anything other than join our party. But they're going that way. Guys, we're literally on the plaza. You absolute mentalist. None of their heavy cav has actually engaged with us yet. Which is slightly worrying, actually. I do need to... Where are our hoplites? Oh, some of them are going back to the plaza now. Some of them do fancy the plaza. With a minute and a half to go. Yeah, not really surprising, is it? Let's run onto the plaza. Yeah, are some of them... no? They're going back again. What's wrong with them? Honestly? Are they crazy? Oh, they're going around this flank now. What are they doing? They're going to lose. This is just ridiculous and kind of brilliant. Yeah, they're going to run into my rear cavalry. The little flanking group. But that's fine. I'll just run them over here. Guys, just run that way. What are they doing? This is so weird. Come on, lads. Ignore them. Don't worry about them. Just go through spearmen. By the way, where is the third unit? It'd be really useful if you're in position right now. Where is Unit 3? Do you mind getting in position, lads? That'd be really, really helpful. And if you guys want to go and defend, that'd be perfect. This is it. It's 30 seconds. They can't even make it back to the plaza now. What are they doing? Absolute lunatics. Oh well. All missiles, make sure you're on shoot if you're not already. That's a little bit over the top, that direction. 16 seconds! They're going to go down just wandering over here. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Guys, you could have joined us. Oh, 7 seconds to murder as many of our people as possible. Don't do it! It's victory! This is how close they are to absolutely slaughtering my line. They are this close. But you know what? The Seleucids have had their last dance, I think. Normally I let them fight to the death, but on this occasion, you know what? Their own lunacy is their downfall. Sorry, lads. 56 deaths. I'd call that pretty heroic, lads. Woohoo! Seleucids are finally down. It's only taken me about, I don't know, 15 years. That's pretty slow for this game. Right, Rome is conquered. There's not a lot of population to be dispersed there. Let's just occupy. That is fine. Faction destroyed. Seleucids are gone. Another one down. Another one bites dust. Who do we have left then? We have a little bit of Thrace. We have Scipii. We have Germania. Britannia. You know what? This is nowhere near as brutal as it's been on Medieval. But you know what? We are getting close to some deaths here. Let's go over to Hatra. Fortunately, those guys won't join us because they all technically died in that battle, which is slightly irritating. But oh well. Let's go and have a look, see what's happening up here, see if there's any more armies supporting. Not that I can currently see. These lads can't go any further, unfortunately. But you know what, sir? Amnatius, you are a vanquisher. You are a great true Roman. A true Roman in your Egyptian chariot. Marvellous, marvellous stuff. Well, that's a good, tidy opening. I'm just going to check that there's nothing else around the map that I need to tidy up before we end turn. But after that, we'll see where it takes us. Alright, kicked out of Capua. Nothing much happened. Oh, Thrace want to fight, do they? This is a great way of losing, I would suggest, chaps. Posthumus himself taken on this bloke over here. Not quite a hipster beard, but he's getting there. Calm, sober. No one likes a sober general. Absolute nonsense. In the pink, and he's got a cook. How lovely for him. He's going to die soon. And Brazos. They just like to abstain, this lot. They're a pretty sober bunch. I don't think that's going to work in the battlefield. I think they're going to prove themselves to be absolutely pathetic. In fact, all they have is infantry and a tiny, tiny bit of javelins. So I reckon we've got them sorted here. This is going to be good fun. I love a bridge battle. Let's get in. Countrymen! The country of anarchy! Right, okay. We do have a couple hoplites, of actual hoplites, I should say. And we have a huge pile of militiamen in behind them. Lovely. I'll get these guys organised when we run to the front. Let's take them all off the hoplite mode just for the moment. And we'll get these guys in here. And we do have some chariots. To be honest, we don't plan to do very much with them. They're just there to terrify the opponent. They are over there. Luckily, they don't have any long range. So that means I can just set myself up on this bridge pretty much as I would like to. So I'm going to get these hoplites in like this. These ones over here like that. And let's get these guys some experience. Why not? In fact, we'll have a couple. We'll kind of mash a few in here. We'll make them quite deep. That's a little bit too deep, to be honest with you. You know what? No, you can just take the hits, guys. You can just take the hits. So you are the front line. Then we need ourselves a little line in behind. We have so many men here. It's absolutely bonkers. But, you know, it does help with these kind of battles just to have some people supporting them. They feel a little bit better then, don't they? We have way too many troops here. You guys can just stand back here. Is there any little crossing? No, there's not. Lovely. You guys can just run yourselves over there. We do some peltasts. Their shields. I say shields. They're flanksmen. They don't really have shields. Yeah, we'll just come and stand over on this flank as we normally do. Actually, let's send you guys over here. That would be lovely. And let's send you guys over this side. Yeah, why not? You guys go and stand yourself behind them. That would be perfect. Standard kind of bridge battle stuff. Let's get everyone running. Can we have you guys on not skirmish? Can we have the general in here? And let's get our chariots, ridiculously huge as they are, just to come in behind the line. Are they charging straight in? Who's supposed to be in the centre here? Did I give them a second round of orders? I probably did, you know. Whatever, lads, it's fine. You go there. You lads fill their gap. Isn't like it's an important one. It's only the right at the centre of the bridge, damn it, guys. Get it right. Come on. There's your hoplites. There we are, we've got them. They are going to get slaughtered. Oh, I do love their colour. They're a beautiful teal, these lads, aren't they? They are absolutely going to have a horrendous time. Are they near the chariots? I'm not sure they're quite near the chariots. I don't think it really matters. No, guys, can you just save your javelins? I don't think we need you straight away. Thracian bodyguard is there. We've lost like one troop so far. Let's get a good view in here on the bridge. Yes, he's gone. They're flying everywhere. Just what I want to see. They're fleeing through me as well, which is ideal. We're going to be cutting them down. We have lost about 4 men so far. It is absolutely perfect. You know what, ladies? Stop your shooting. In fact, those ladies have too few to even be allowed to shoot. How sad. Enemy generals have both fallen. That is perfect. They are just throwing themselves to their deaths. Woohoo! Chunky, chunky, chunky death. Ah, it's beautiful. How have we not won? I'm sure we won at some point. Is this because they're fighting to the death? I don't even know. Maybe victory sign did come up. Maybe I just didn't even notice. Oh well, we're just going to chunk them down. How many have we lost? It says 3%. Not too shabby, chaps. Not too shabby. It's really just this front unit here that lost a few. There we are. Rome does demand victory. The Thracians are gone. Wow, they were very stupid. We were just on our way to kill them and they've just volunteered their own death. The only thing I would say is the Dacians are around the corner. So maybe we stay here. Candidate for adoption. Rezus is, okay, good attacker, defender, conflict commander. You know what? It says all that, just +1, but he's +3 in theory. So, works for me. Oh, we're still plagued, are we? Cassius Arrhenius is not allowed to live. Yes, he's a useless surveyor. Okay, he can't assess things very well, of course. He can't get out of his own house without possibly dying. It's just ridiculous. Oh yes, this chap down here keeps on picking up all of the retinue in the world. We must remember that when we move on later in the game. Has he got any particularly interesting ones? Morale on the field. That's quite a fun one. What else do we have? Yeah, some lovely bits and pieces here. He's got engineer too. And a wall breaker. Of course, he's got drill master, which just kind of ruins it. We have to pass on his retinue, I think. Oh well, that's +4 that turn. Not too shabby. I think we must have built our academy there. That's probably what's happened. Right, we have a set of buildings. If you want to freeze frame, you can. But there's just a lot of little things going on around the Empire. And likewise, a lot of hoplites. Mostly retraining, actually. Agent found. Carthago Nova, not surprising. And Sidon has grown. Let's build the council's chambers once we're done with that market. Right, Thessalonica, still people dying there. That's a bit of a shame. 25,000 or so to play with. That's perfectly fine. I think we can make good use of that. And the army over here. Oh, yes. We've got a few hoplites. I guess we'll leave those hoplites behind. Nope, we lost the experience. Let's try it. Yeah, we got the experience. Okay, let's send all of these guys west with them. And you know what? Your job was always to go westward eventually. You'll just have to do it now instead. So let's send... In fact, we'll leave these guys behind. Let's send the cavalry army up ahead. Because I think the cavalry army would be very useful. We could do with some horse archers, I think. So Tarsus, just keep those lads in there. That would be absolutely fine. You can meet there at Antioch, ready for the next ship. Marvellous. Salamis is Macedonian. We'll get some boats. I think a couple of boats over here would be lovely. We do pretty much have control of the seas, but it's worth getting a few more just to make sure we are all safe. So I'm going to send those 2 boats up here as well. A nice fleet starting to build. On the note of fleets, this isn't much of a fleet right now, is it at all? No, but it does have plenty of men on the boat. So I think what we need to do in Siwa, yes, we do have that being trained there. Alexandria, then you need to be training yourself another boat before this ship leaves next turn. That would be ideal. So we'll send the troops we've got here. Yeah, they can get set sail next time. In fact, no, we do have more coming. We have more boats over here. In fact, we are safe. You know what? I'm just going to start us going now. Let's just start. I'm pretty sure we're safe. So these chaps can start heading across. Here is this force, a bit of horse archers. That's fine. You can just join the General African Corps, which is coming in this direction. On the note of the African Corps, by the way, we have, well, that's reinforcements really, but then we have a couple armies. Yes, Berenice and Tantamon Epiphantes. Yes, we want to be making use of these armies. Let's get him landing over here. Yep. But let's also get our other chap over here, just to start spooking them a little bit. Let's get into Lepsis Magna. They do have some good training here actually, a bit of experience. That's not too shabby. But this boat can just go a little bit ahead and make sure that we have a bit of a scout, and there's not too many troops there, but we can have a poke around if we want to. What do we have over here? Oh yes, they have gone and filled that boat up. Well, isn't that fun? I'm not sure if we can take that on with them. We certainly can take it on with these chaps over here. Let's send these 3 boats. Clear victory. Normally you have to sink these things, you have to battle them 3 times before you can finally sink them. Oh, slight problem. No, I think we can do that. That's fine. Clear victory again. Good. And he's now there. That's got the full stack on. 15. I think we can get them, ladies and gentlemen. That should be it. And they're sunk. That's another army of the Romans gone. How many have we sunk like that? It must be so many. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, our army over here. We just send these Greek cavalry to join them soon enough. But you know what? I'm just going to head straight towards Capua. Let's send you into the city. 62% chance of getting in. But you know what? We'll send you as well. 74. You know what? Capua might just be falling to me. Moses is a grand spy. He knows how to find new territory to take. Historically accurate, I must say. So, Centipede. Is this going to work? Yes, it is. Our luck continues with the open gates, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just see what they've got. I will get to this before too long. 3 Hastati. Okay, the only problem with this army over here is that I don't have the archer support in my army at the moment. We will leave that for now, but we will very much be coming to that. In fact, we do have our chap over here coming over with more. Cornelius Brutus and Titus Brutus. Yes, of course. So, the agent, you just need to get yourself onto the land. Marvellous. And over here, we have some shipping over to do of these troops. Who should we leave behind? You know, let's just take everyone. Yeah, just take everyone. Of course. That'll be fine. And you can come over here as well. And I'll dump you here for now. But next turn, we will start to move you chaps in a northerly direction. Maybe we'll land at Armenium. Let's work that one out. Oh, a few troops. Oh, that's going to do absolutely nothing. Let's just use them as a bit of a scout force then. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, let's just go and stand around. That'll be fun. Give them a poke. Yes, okay. What else do we have then? Let's go blockade the ports. That'd be good. Yeah, we'll just leave them. And over here, Lilybaeum is also there. So they haven't even got a dock at Lilybaeum. They do not know how to play this game. Let's go and besiege that port. Why not? Let's go blockade them. We'll keep an eye on Lilybaeum. That makes sense to me. And we have more and more of a fleet coming over here. We did the Judites. We should probably deal with them. Nothing actually on that boat. Game isn't too confident about that one, weirdly. Let's just get another boat in there just for support. We should be fine. Clear victory then. They're cleared off. They're in the direction of this boat, which isn't going to work, apparently. Interesting. Interesting. That can do it, probably. Hopefully. Clear victory. Perfect. And it's gone in this direction. And I don't know where they are anymore. That's a shame. But there was no one on the boats. That's not the end of the world. This fleet, just block up the straits for us. That would be lovely. And you know what? We need to get some more troops troops over in Croton. So we'll carry on doing that over here. Perfect. Italy then is looking like my forces are descending, if I'm honest. I still have the Cretan army. I still have another force coming over at the moment. And, oh yes, I have some more Cretans coming with Skilash over there. That is good, that is good. So on then, let's get a boat there for the Termon troops. We'll leave those troops behind. Get on the boats, lad. No. No. Get on the boats, lads. And then bring yourself over here. That'd be lovely. Hopefully they don't get sunk. Don't see why they would. But there's always a chance, I suppose. Let's get these chaps over here just to make sure these ghouls don't cause us any trouble. They are sunk. Lovely. Alright, well, you can blockade that port then. And you can come down and just make sure that there's no Dacian fleet popping out of nowhere. Marvellous. I would say this area is really starting to look pretty well tied down. And if anything, yeah, we're looking quite unstoppable at this point. And we only have this part of the map. And by only this, I mean this whole quarter of the map. But you know what? I think there is starting to be this, well, you know, that kind of steamroller effect you get. Because over here in North Africa, you can start to feel it too. Over in Spain then, let's have a little nose around. Because I can't help thinking that there must be something. Let's just see what's coming up. Oh, no, that's just a small force. Oh, there is a big force over here. Okay. That's fine. You know what? You stay hidden there. That suits me. You can't get there, so maybe I need to stay on this bridge where you build up a few more units in Carthago Nova. What is our population here? 2,500. Okay. I might just send him back to the city, actually, just because next time I enslave a settlement, I'd like to spread the population around. How are we doing, Chester Nessos? I think we can finally, get some hoplites here. That's good. I don't think we're going to have any problems with the Scythians now. I think they're going to struggle to take the cities at this point. Who do we have over here? Oh, actually, they probably won't struggle with that force. I do remember playing this Scythia, and all you do is just send 10,000 horse archers to every city, and it's just hilarious fun. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but I have a feeling they're going to have a poke at me, so we'll let them throw themselves against us before we go and finish off the Thracians. It'd be a shame, though, if we let them go and have that victory. We'll send a small detachment to go in. Oh, my. We have a big force of mercenaries here. Okay, let's send off a little detachment first to go and deal with this general. There's a lot of troops in there. I probably don't want to be much, well, taking them on too much in the siege. But I would quite like to... Ooh, yeah, I would quite like to face them in the field a bit, like I am here. This is perfect. I don't have a general. I don't know who's in this army from the city, but I reckon I can win this. Let's have a little look. Oh, the cataphracts are here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll shoot them with archers before they get to us. It's fine. They do go down to archers. They don't have the shield to cope with it. Right, let's attack these guys, and let's head in and try and knock Thrustbite out of Armenian hands. Okay, I didn't mean to actually trap these guys as they came in, but it turns out I kind of have, because I got a bit confused about where they were coming into the battle. So, I'm kind of facing the wrong way. I've left one of my units over here. So let's, you know what? Let's just absolutely swarm them with horse archers, and let's get our infantry onto this little hill here. I think that would be a nice idea, don't you? And let's just get our archers. Let's just get these three moving up this hill to go and support them. This is not what I expected. Right, guys, everybody run. It's fine, I'm not just literally killing them the second they walk in. I'm killing them about 2 seconds after they walk in. Right, here they are. The beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cataphracts. Oh, they're so good, aren't they? You very rarely see... I mean, they almost never actually build any apart from this original unit. It's really sad. They are just charging straight at me. The whole kill them with archers plan isn't going to happen. No! Right, kill them with archers! Oh no, they... Yeah, that's fine. They are definitely going to start dying. Can I have all archers shoot on them? Let's get these archers over here to come up the hill. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to be horse archers and run away. It's your entire point. Ridiculous. Horse archers are silly. Right, okay. At the very least, lads, at the very least, come back and deal with these cataphracts properly. My oh my. Come on, get those shots in the cataphracts. Oh, the skirmish mode is just causing absolute chaos. Oh, skirmish mode, I hate you so much. I mean, I say that, equally cataphracts just cause chaos. Luckily these rocks kind of help. Kind of help. Let's, lads, just get ourselves into a position. Yeah, that's it. There's way too many of us. They don't like it. Can we go all missiles off and just chop them? Very quickly get shots. Okay, they are gone. Can we start to think about these guys now? Just the horse archers. Can you go and pester them, please? Yeah, celebrate all you want. But infantry, can you now get yourselves into a new position? I quite like the look of this hill, in fact. So let's go over here. That'd be lovely. Archers, if you can maybe go on the hill in front. Are they not? Do they not want to do it anymore? They don't want to do it anymore. Okay then, fine. All cav, chase them down. The generals were going to escape. That's fine. But everyone else, these eastern infantry need to go. Well, cataphracts are really annoying, aren't they? 4% killed. I didn't actually lose that many. It's just the horse archers were being absolutely crazy. Also known as being horse archers. Are they going to run into the back of them by accident here? Yes, they are. Come on, lads. You're just supposed to shoot them. Get shooting now. You probably should have been shooting this whole time, but I obviously didn't press the button. Or had it turned off from before. There we are. It's fine. We'll just run alongside them and shoot them down. Shoot them to ribbons. Yeah, 19 cataphracts left. We'll give them a poke. Weirdly, the gates aren't open, despite the fact that we don't have a spy. But weirdly, they're not open. I feel like they should be permanently open for us nowadays. Oh well, up to the Scythians. We'll go and blockade their ports. And we'll go and send another unit over here to go and support them since some of you ran away. Lovely. Right. These cities are kind of not very helpful to us nowadays. I'm going to have a little poke around to see if there's anything else to do before we end a turn. So I'm just going to re-siege Capua then. I've just sent the spies out because actually I'd rather get the vision ahead of where I am going to send my other forces. Yeah, I'd rather do that, to be honest. That seems like a good plan, and we'll just put up a few rounds before we come into here. Just sort of chunk them down, get them a bit desperate, get them to send a few more boats this way or something like that. Actually, that's probably about the only place I can get boats. Can they get boats here? Don't know. Can't see if they've got any more ports. Anyway, we're pretty much at the point now where we shall... Oh yeah, they have a port over here. Where we will move on for the turn. Ah, they want to attack me, do they? I quite fancy it if they want to do it like this. That very much suits me. Alright, Julianus Scipio. You're going to go down. Alright, they do have the cavalry advantage. I need to remember that. Javelins could be a problem. But I reckon I can take them out without too much problem. These guys, I can probably just take these guys out nice and quick, actually. We'll see about that. I need to bear in mind that they're coming from my rightish, the forces from the city. We'll probably have to see those on the map. So, armament of 8 to 9. I think we've got a better chance than that. Let's hit him. And they're gone straight away. We'll mop those chaps up. That'll be lovely. They're in position quicker than I thought they would be. Just want to probably bring myself across a little bit actually. But we're just going to have some javelins being thrown into them. Yeah, they can see that our cavalry is coming for them. They are going to get caught out. They are caught just... No, they're going to keep running. No, they are. They're going for it. Right, that's okay by me. Actually, I just want to pull my general there and my... Yeah, rebel general there. Let's pull those guys out of it just a little bit. We'll charge back into them. And get you chaps to throw your javelins in. Just as we pull back. There we go. Alright, our general's lost a few troops early on. We are down a bit on cav. At least that's some of them gone. Let's get all these guys back over here. We'll need them to mop up later. Now we just need to get ourselves into full defensive position here. Can I have all hoplites onto spear mode? Same with you chaps. Now what we do have is their slightly rubbish troops, rubbisher being the technical term, at the front. That is experienced chaps. The idea is that any javelins they have will be taken by them, and so anything that we need to deal with, well, yeah, basically they can take the hits. They're kind of fodder, to be honest. Let's just be honest with us right now. They are the fodder. These guys are just going to come along a bit like this. And the Samnites can now swing back over here. Because to be honest with you, I would quite like them to... Ooh, they are just trying to get around us. Right, I'm just going to send these guys out. Out of your formation, lads. Get yourself running over here. Can I get my javelins to throw in against those Hastati? Yeah, you guys. Get your phalanxes down. Okay. As we know from history, we don't necessarily do that well in this particular type of battle. I'm just going to try and use these Samnites to deal with these Equites. So the problem is they're just trying to go around us a little bit too much. Don't really like it. I don't like it at all. But you guys go like that. You chaps, bring yourselves round the rear. Yeah, they've got themselves into battle with us. Phalanxes! They are just trying to kill the general. Yeah, I think that's sensible by them. They're just trying to kill the general, and I think they might win this, actually. We are in trouble here. Ah, the militia hoplites are breaking there. You guys need to engage. What's going on over here? This is all problematic. There's way too much routing going on that shouldn't be happening. No, he's breaking. They're absolutely slaughtering us. It's all gone wrong. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's not enough morale with these units. Unfortunately, there is not enough morale in this army, and they are getting slaughtered. Yeah, there's a bit of a sound beating that. Average defeat, that's a terrible, terrible defeat. Well, that's fine. We've got plenty of troops coming and we can send a proper army. That was really just the shock force. Oh, okay. We're in trouble here. No, that's the little reinforcements gone. But oh well, they were really just the scouts. And the ghouls attacking us as well. Okay. Let's raise some swordsmen this time, but we are on a bridge. We've got this very simply sewn up, I think. They are just going to run straight into the diff, as per ever. Just going to send some cav over that end. Depends if they want to run this way or run that way. Whichever ways those ways are, we'll have those ways covered. Lovely. They're not going too mad at me today, are they? They're just sort of standing there in the river. Ah, there they are. They want to charge now. We've lost maybe 2 men. I don't actually know. I think that unit was slightly weakened anyway. And Cav, if you just stand yourself over there. I don't think they've particularly noticed. This is quite different to the normal bridge battles in the sense that normally I feel like there's a load of javelins being thrown in. On this occasion there's not. It's just a big painful poking grind going on. I'll be honest though, I wouldn't fancy being one of these Gallic chaps right now. Doesn't look like the best position to be in. Yeah, they're fleeing through us. That sounds about right. Oh well. Yeah, they're running away. Yeah, well, we're done anyway. And they're fleeing this way. So it doesn't even matter what we're doing over there. Into the chunky grind. Getting some experience, chaps. Free experience. It's just the victory we want after the last little travesty of a battle. But they just, it was just a classic case of militia hoplites getting completely wrapped up. I mean, to be fair, they did do the envelopment fairly well. I just could not get enough mobility in my troops to keep me safe. I should have just sat in a hedgehog, really. It would have been... Just should have done what I did against Pontus. Oh well, you live and you learn, eh? We've got a proper force coming anyway. I think it'll be good to slightly delay the final celebrations when it comes to Italy. Ah, back to heroic victories. That's just what we want to see, isn't it? Yeah, 26 kills. Don't really know even how they got that many. Oh, another bridge battle goal. Oh, you do spoil me so. Now, we don't actually have the general for this now. And we don't actually have the spearmen for this one. So it's actually an interesting battle. But we should be in a very good position for it. We've got plenty of javelin men. Let's head in. And they're already getting peppered. I doubt they're particularly happy with that. They've got the front warband at the front. Warband, skirmisher, warband, general. Okay, we probably will lose a lot of Iberians here. But we can do a good amount of damage. I do actually want to just change that slightly. Just slightly. Now, which way are they fleeing? Are they fleeing back? When they flee back, it gets a little bit weird. Yeah, there's some javelins. Let's get the central guy to throw in some javelins onto the warlord. Okay. How's the warlord doing? Because he's going to be a problem. Iberians, right, they are losing men, but they're not losing too many. Spanish lads, Spanish lads, Spanish lads, Spanish. Stay where you are. You have a position, hold it. You're out. Throwing at the general. That'd be good. We want to keep these Spanish guys as healthy as possible because we can make good use of those as the days go forward. They're down to 22, but there are quite a lot of them at the front here. Guys, let's get these guys on a war cry. You need to stop. Not you. You need to stop. Spanish lads, stay back. For now, stay back. Just reorganise yourself a little bit. Oh, no, didn't quite die. He's about to, though. He just avoided death. There we go. He got knocked over by a shield. Perfect. Their general's dead. Standard barbarian leader. Throws himself in and gets himself killed. Lovely. Are they going? I think they're going. There's only a few of them left. Can we get all of... Actually, no. Let's get the slightly damaged troops at the front. Can you just start charging? And let's get our cav charging. Yeah, victory's there. Guys, get yourself out of the way. Infantry, out of the way. Slingers can get a few good shots in. To be honest, they need to momentarily stop as well. Yep, get yourselves out of there now, lads. We've got lots of cavalry. They can do this mop-up job now. And I'm so glad I have lots of cav. Makes such a difference. Yep, guys, just bring yourself as far away as possible. Charge them down. Ha 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 ha! Chopping down the Frenchies! Well, sort of Frenchies. The Gallic peoples. The Frenchies! Let's watch that percentage go from 51 and it's going to rack up very quickly now. Very quickly. 62. 69, 70, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. This is all Frenchmen dying right now. All of these numbers are dead Frenchmen. 87%. How glorious is this? Glorious, glorious chopping. Ah, I love this. A bit of round shields, just doing the good work here. They'll gain some good experience quickly if the Gauls want to keep throwing away their lives like this. Right, just a mopping up job now then. I'll see you back on the campaign map where we plot what we're going to do about the Scipiones and the Romans. Because there's a little bit of vengeance that's going to have to come their way. Heroic victory! By golly, golly gosh! Right, the slingers gain lots of experience and one of the cavalry gained experience. Well, that'll do, I suppose. It's good to have that cavalry in our army. Oh, there's more, is there? Ah ha ha ha! The Armenians have done what I want them to. The only thing is, we do have a load of mission hoplites. We need to be very careful because that wasn't good last time. It wasn't a good showing against the Romans. But we are in the mountains and the hills here. We could have a good hill. We are defending, so we should get a good spot. They, however, have horse archers. And we... Oh no, we have Cretians. We do have Cretians. We should be fine then. We should be able to outrange and outgun them. They do have 4 horse archers and 1 unit of archers. Comes to infantry, we are fine, but we just need to be a little bit careful. Right, this is realistically the end of Armenia because we've already wiped them out over there. And we're going to do the same here. Well, here we have history's classic box formation with its little spikes of cavalry and things. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit cautious after the last battle. I'm a bit worried about all their cavalry, to be honest. So I'm just going to bring our cavalry just kind of back, and we'll just hold them back because we're not going to win a cavalry engagement. Pretty unlikely anyway. So let's let them come to us. Let's let the Cretians do some good work. Right, let's just get these guys. It's going to break going. That is one break. Eastern infantry going in that flank. Okay, guys, pull back because you are not in a happy way in terms of your morale. Let's just keep you guys together. Let's not do anything too rash. Do you think we can go and take those guys out? I reckon if we send the Sarmatians too, we might. Seleucids just stay with us. We need to keep our archers alive here. Just such an awkward battle. The Armenians are so awkward. I love the Armenians. Dum da dum dum dum. There we go. Have we got enough? I think we won that charge. Yeah. We've got a bit of a rout, but so have they. They are much more of a rout than we are. Yeah, we've won that cavalry engagement. That is good. I think that puts us in an all-right position over here. We've got to swing these guys back. In fact, no. These are the archers. Yes, they are. Swing by these guys now. We've got to swing by them. We need to start flanking them. What are you doing, lads? Come back to battle. Don't care if you just come and stand in the middle now. I honestly, it doesn't matter. Do not break. You are behind their lines. You just need to take out those archers. Take out the archers, guys. Absolutely flood them. That's good. Right, archers gone. This is an awkward battle. It's still very much in the balance. They are charging at you. Hillmen are quick, lads. You need to get out there straight away. That's Eastern infantry, though. That's fine. They're not going to catch you. They're not that slow, but they are a little bit slow. I think the rest is still as it was. And we now need to swing by these peltasts, because the peltasts are causing us problems. They do not have the infantry, I don't think, to actually win this battle. Eastern infantry. No. No one has ever been that scared about Eastern infantry before in their life. No one has ever been so scared. Right, the hillmen are gone on this flank as well. Perfect. Okay. Can we get our cavalry back over here then? General, get back into the centre. You are needed just to keep morale going over here. Horses, you need to join the rest of the cav apart from the general, and you're all gonna. Yep, I think they get the idea. They're gonna be killed. We have lost basically all of our creations here. I suppose though, if we take out Armenia, they've done their job, but that is quite sad. These are not Spartan slayers, but we do love them all the same. I think the rest of them not quite fleeing, but they don't know what they're doing. And swing by them. Have we just about caught them? Oh no! You had them! Alright, the Armenians have actually decided to attack with infantry, and that really means that the end of the world is nigh, ladies and gentlemen. This is not what they do. Lads, get back. We're finally having something go our way. Do not ruin it now. Right, cavalry, apart from the general, you need to be mopping up these guys while we can, and hopefully we can just ignore those horse archers. I think they're fleeing. Yeah, I think they're fleeing. Send the general out as well. Let's get up to the mopping up work now. Oof. Now that was close. I mean, oh, we were even within 11 men of each other. We had the disadvantage, ladies and gentlemen. We had less men. We've done the job. We've killed. I mean, we've killed enough of the army. 91%. It should just pretty much all go at this point then. Some nations getting too experienced, but they have lost almost all their men. Right, they have almost nothing. It's an ambush. You're not supposed to ambush like that, but okay, you're supposed to be hiding. Let's try and kill him. We have a good chance here, I reckon. We might have a chance just to poke at him here then. Don't know what he's like, but this is our best go really, isn't it? I think fanatics are already close to dying, which is slightly sad. No, they're gone, and that's the peasants gone too. Ah, that's a shame. We had a try, but we probably just didn't have enough to do anything there. 15 kills. Unfortunate, but you know, you try. Oh, and they're poking our scout force. Whatever, I honestly don't care. Right. Ooh, this guy's pretty good. Publicly loyal, which is useless to me, but sharp. A bureaucrat, which is useful. Good attacker. Lovely. We'll have you. Faction announcement. A hero's death. Oh yes, Dentipes. That's both the generals we sent to Italy who have been killed. I forgot that Dentipes died in that battle. Yes. A hero's death indeed. He fought a good life. There we are. He's dead. Parmen Varadouche. Yes, he has gained a bit more. He's gained bloody. It is an interesting one. He's already had that. Actually, decorated hero is what he just gained. But he is bloody apparently, which is, I think at this point, good. But it does get worse if it carries on. So we need to keep an eye on that. Right, we do, as it turns out, have a sizable force, I would say. Wouldn't say a great force, but we have enough. Yeah, let's call it that. 42 creations, so not an awful lot of them made it through, sadly. We will top up those, so we've got a full unit of those cav. Perfect. Oh, well, there we are. Apparently the cav are now besieging the city. 1, 2, 3. That would be lovely. And it's just him in the city. We didn't manage to open the gate. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Well, Armenia are now looking pretty much like they are going to be gone soon. What else do we have? Acacia Reyes has gained an agriculturalist. Yes, well, he's learned lots about agriculture while he's been sitting here in this damn plague city. Ah, and shipwright, command at sea. I don't know how you gained that, sir. Oh, yes, we have some cavalry over here now in Thessalonica. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Oh, no, this is Thessalonica still. Oh, no, we don't want that because you're all dying. Yes, that's right. We can get cavalry there, but we can't send them anywhere. Oh, well, that's not the end of the world. Right. What else is happening? That's just death stalks the land. And you can see more of the paved roads being built across the world. That's kind of the idea. Lots of money again. And mainly hoplites and things like that. Now, on the note of hoplites, we're probably right about the end of the episode here. But you might notice that we are building ourselves up a nice force of proper hoplites. 2 experience as well, by the way. We'll be hiring these guys as well. We'll be sending these chaps to begin to form one of our favourite armies. And yes, what I would like to do is build up a particularly strong army of some of the best troops around. And I think actually somewhere over here, yes, over here there's some Egyptian chariots. I think maybe we'll send this one. This one is going to come and join us. Yeah, on this boat then we have some horse archers and some archers and some Egyptian chariots. They might want to join our little army over here of our ideal army. Yes, I think that would be good. Don't use Secundus at the moment in charge. I don't think he will be in the long term, but we have our proper hoplites. These guys can make up a useful backup force, but we are going to make sure we make good use of them. I need to check where I have myself a blacksmith, just so they can be dropped off at the blacksmith on the way. I'm hoping that they have one over here. They actually don't. Maybe I'll need to get building one of those over here. But we do have some Cretians. Obviously, we're going to want some Cretians in that army. The army is definitely going to have them. So, these 2 Cretians are going to form part of that. I wouldn't mind somebody to start in, actually. That's quite an interesting touch. 2 units of Cretians will be forming this model army. Let's start it off with Cornelius Brutus. Why not? And I don't know. We'll figure out what that army is very soon. For now, what we'll do is we'll pack these men all together over here, and I think next time we'll start thinking about the model army, because I think that is how we're going to finally take out Rome, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, we were going to send one of these up over here to Arminium, weren't we? Or Armenium, as I should be calling it. They've got Triarii, they've got some Roman archers, but in all honesty, not a huge amount. If we keep heading up north, you can see a little... Oh, he didn't make it. Oh no, who got killed? Sextus. Well, you're not named after an old biblical prophet, are you? So I guess that's where you went wrong. Segesta and... you know what? They don't have a lot of troops, do they? Arretium hasn't got much either. So I suppose the Julii are perhaps looking weak. Yes, Sardinia is indeed Scipione in its banner. That's an interesting development too. These chaps are kind of stuck there for now, aren't they? So we'll have to see what we're going to do about them. This Carthaginian ship over here looks like it wants to deal with us. I think we can go and deal with it first, actually. Hello. Bye. Unlucky Theo. Right. Back to us then. We'll send that boat there. We'll send this ship here to blockade. And I think we'll start marching. Well, I tell you what we need to do. They actually do have a half... Well, it's all-time militia, isn't it? They have some units here. It's fair to say. So I think what we need to do is kind of create what we think is going to be our main army. And I think, obviously, this is Amanush Berenish's job. This is his army to deal with here. It's going to be him who leads the force. And you know what? I think he needs some hoplites, doesn't he? That would make some sense, I think. Does he have any more experience, lads? No, none of those are experienced. That's a bit of a shame. Ooh, how do I want to do this then? 4 hoplites. Let's get these 2 experienced Eastern infantry. They had the extra sword and shield as well. Let's send 2 more of these lads. But you know what I want? I want the archers. We have some very experienced archers here, don't we? Yes. These are, I think, some of our archers from the very start of the game, so we want to add those into the army. We do have the Arab cavalry. We also have the horse archers. I quite like the horse archers to join in. This force is looking quite tasty now. And what else do we want to add to it? Well, to be honest, we have here... Well, we're going to need the cavalry, aren't we? Obviously. And you know what? More archers is always fun. We've actually got more experience over here, so we'll add those archers in. And lastly, but not least, we have room for one more. You know what? We'll leave it just in case. Just in case. So we'll get you to try and deal with this boat together. Ooh, can we deal with that together? We'll have to see. See if we can take them out. We can. That is good. That is good. Okay. These guys... Oh, yes, that's what needed to join you. There we are, the chariots. Now your army's complete. That's what we are looking for. Okay. And these chaps are stuck over here now by this boat, aren't they? That's slightly problematic. Hopefully they don't see us and they don't sink us. That'd be quite irritating. I don't think they can. We've got 2 ships. They've only got the one there. I think we might want to swing down a couple of our ships just to make sure this bit of the sea is nice and safe. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to leave it for now. The Dacians are standing around here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to march over towards Thrace. I want them dead, to be honest with you. I want them gone. So we can send some of our troops from Byzantium over there, and we can just try and deal with this leader who keeps running away through. How did he get there? He jumped through the mountain. That's quite annoying. Oh well. Right. As we organise a few of these troops then, put one in Apollonia, I think we're going to start building together another little force. And this guy can go and deal with the Dacians. Because they're starting to annoy me, if I'm honest. They're really starting to annoy me. But we'll organise our new force, and you'll join me next time where we build up the proper army that is going to be invading all of Italy. We'll send these guys in there for now because we could do with some cav, but that probably isn't how it's going to end up. Right, I've been Thomas, this is Denosa Human, and you've been watching Rome to War, the Rebel Campaign. Thank you, and good night. No,
just checking!
Oh, sweetie pie, I've got a deal for you. A sweet little magic card, just $500. Just $500 of my precious dollars.
I'm standing on a chair right now. I can't get down.